is breaking news.
It was like one of those moments where you see everybody running and you run with them.
Breaking news, a mass shooting at Greenwood Park Mall. A gunman opens fire inside the food court, killing 3 people and injuring 2 others.
The real hero of the day is the citizen that was lawfully carrying a firearm in that food court and was able to stop this shooter.
I'm thankful for the Good Samaritan who did this job.
We begin our 10 o'clock hour with that breaking news. It's a story we've been on top of all night. We've heard from police, witnesses, and city leaders, and we have team coverage in Greenwood. News 8's Richard Essex and Adam Pinsker are on the scene. Adam, let's start with you. Police just held a news conference. What did you find out?
Yeah, Cody, we did find out that of the 2 people who were hospitalized, one is still in the hospital. The other one, a 12-year-old girl, went home. She's in good condition. As you mentioned, 3 people, unfortunately, have been killed. This is still a very, very active scene. Even though the mall has been cleared, you still have a lot of agencies out here investigating. At around 6 o'clock tonight, Greenwood police say the male suspect opened fire in the food court at this mall. We don't know what led up to the shooting, but the shooter is dead.
It appears that a good Samaritan that was armed observed the shooting in progress and shot the shooter.
And that Good Samaritan is identified as a 22-year-old man from Bartholomew County, according to Greenwood police. Now, they did find a backpack in the mall. We're not sure who it belongs to. That backpack was searched. No explosives were found. SWAT team has cleared the mall. Adam Pinsker, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Adam, thank you. Let's bring in IT Mate's Richard Essex. Richard, you spoke with witnesses.
Well, I want you to take a good look at the backside of the Greenwood Park Mall. It's a Sunday night, and the backside of the mall is bathed in a sea of red and blue and white lights. This is something that we didn't think we would be seeing in a suburban mall, one of the busier malls here in central Indiana. But all the police agencies that are out here, we understand that some federal law enforcement agencies will be coming in. Now, I did talk to a witness just a few minutes ago, a 15-year-old, Drayvon Sanders. He's from Mooresville, and he was inside the mall when the shooting started.
We were sitting down, like, eating, and, like, I heard one gunshot, and I thought it was, like, a chair, and then I heard, like, multiple, like, probably, like, 30, and I didn't hear any arguing or anything. And then, like, we run, and I see people, like, getting injured and stuff. And, like, we keep running, and I look back and make sure, like, I'm with all my friends still. And then we get to the car and, like, leave as soon as we can. I had, like, a really big adrenaline pump, and, like, I was scared.
We heard 4 gunshots, and I looked up, and I thought the carousel that's across from Old Navy was breaking down. And next thing you know, you just hear about 6 more shots, and you see everybody running, and a teenager threw his bags up, and it got my attention, and I thought, okay, it's an active shooter. So my mom and I got down real fast. The Old Navy workers were amazing. Whoever their bosses are, they deserve a raise because they handled it very well, and it was very scary, very traumatic. Lots of crying, lots of not knowing where the shooter was coming from, because it was so loud. We didn't know if it was in Old Navy. It was like one of those moments where you don't know where it was happening.
Were you scared?
Oh, absolutely. I'm traumatized. I don't think I'll ever come back to a mall setting for a very long time.
After talking to Drayvon Sanders just a few minutes ago on the phone, he was at the Greenwood Police Department giving them a statement, and he's going to come over here once he's finished with that. But talking to him, he said there was absolute just terror inside the mall when the shooting started. Now, he is 15, so he's been through some active shooter training through school, and he instantly hit the ground and then protected himself behind one of the concrete pillars inside. And he said to me, and this is a very strong statement, he said he thinks that standing behind that pillar might have saved his life. Now, this is a 15-year-old from Mooresville inside of the mall when the shooting started, and some of the training that he's received in school has kept him alive, according to him. Richard Essex, Wish TV, IT Mate. Back to you.
Another shopper inside. We're following breaking news. A gunman kills 3 people at an Indiana mall before being shot by another shopper.
WGN's Jewel Hillary is live in the newsroom with the latest. Jewel.
Tamon and Jenna, 4 people, including the shooter, are dead tonight after the gunman fired multiple rounds off inside Greenwood Park Mall in Greenwood, Indiana. The police chief there commends all of the agencies that quickly rushed to the scene, but calls a 22-year-old man who was legally carrying a gun and shot the suspect the real hero.
At this point, the Greenwood Police Department, Johnson County Sheriff's Department, and FBI's evidence collection teams are just now beginning the process of entering the crime scene.
Just after 6 Sunday night, shoppers stampeded out of Greenwood Park Mall, frightened for their lives.
We were at the food court eating. It was loud, so I didn't hear very much commotion of arguing going on, but gunshots started ringing out, probably about 20 of them.
Another shopper inside of the mall says he heard the gunshots after seeing a fight break out in the food court.
We were sitting in the food court and I look out the window and there was 2 kids fighting, and then we got our food and walked away, and when we were around the corner we heard 5 shots, and that's when just panic went and everyone started running. Greenwood Police Chief Jim Eisen says 4 people, including the shooter, are dead.
It appears that he had a rifle with several magazines of ammunition, entered the food court and began shooting.
Chief Eisen says someone in the mall shot and killed the suspect.
It appears that a good Samaritan that was armed observed the shooting in progress and shot the shooter.
Multiple agencies, including the FBI, ATF, and Department of Homeland Security, are on scene investigating. Authorities say tactical units are also going methodically through the mall to make sure everyone is out. After this latest tragedy, some shoppers question their safety.
I was really scared at first when it happened, and I don't know how I feel about coming now.
Me, I don't know. I think I'll still come back, but because I wasn't really scared because I got out before the shots happened.
In addition to the 4 people killed, Chief Eisen says 2 others were rushed to a local hospital with injuries. He also says a suspicious backpack found inside of the mall was clear.
All right, let's give all praise and glory to Yahweh. Bashima Shah, the water to the prophet, and the elders of the great millstone, shalom to the hope for the elect. So if you see the judgment of Yahweh, Bashima Shah, let's go to Amos, verse 3, verse 6. Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Amos 3, verse 6. Should a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not? Hold on, let me again. Amos 3, verse 6. Should a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Should there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Verse 7. Surely the Lord thy power will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto the servants, the prophet. Right? He revealed his secret unto the servants, the prophet. Yet again, Amos 3 and 6. Should a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Should there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Surely that the Lord power will do nothing, but he will reveal his secret unto the servants, the prophet. Right, reveal his secret to the prophet. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 32, verse 39. See now that if I am he, there is no God with me. I kill, I make it alive. I wound, I heal. None is that any that can deliver you out of my hand. For I lift up my hand to heaven, say that I live forever, right? Therefore I lift up my hand to heaven and say I live forever. Deuteronomy 32, verse 39 again, it says, see now that, and even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make it alive. I wound, I heal. Another is that any can do. Hold on. Yeah, another is that and that it could deliver you out of my hand, right? Right, it said not the Lord gives and make it alive. Alright, let's go to Isaiah 45 verse 7. Isaiah 45 verse 7 said, I from the light, I create darkness. I make peace and I create evil. I'm the Lord. I do all these things, right? He do all these things. Isaiah 45 verse 7, it said, I'm from the light, I create darkness. I make peace and I create evil. I'm the Lord. I do all these things. I do all these things. What else? Just gonna get a couple more scriptures. Okay, let's go to Zephaniah. Verse 5. Zephaniah 3 verse 5 it says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He would not do iniquity every morning. Thus he brought his judgment to light. He failed not, but the unjust no shame. Right? The unjust no shame. Zephaniah 3 and 5, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He would not do iniquity every morning. Thus he brought his judgment to light. And he failed not, but the unjust no shame. What else? So as you see here, what 4 people died in a mall in near Indianapolis. That's all the judgment. How about Shemel Shah, man? As you see, 4 people include a gunman. The gunman died in the Indianapolis mall shooting. You know, it's all of you. How about Shemel Shah, man? What else I can get a closeout scripture. Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. It said, make no tarry, return to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly should the wrath of the Lord come forth in thy secure, and thou should be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Right? Right? Make no tarry, return. Let's begin again, Sirach chapter 5 verse 7 again. So we got again, Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. It said, make no tarry, return to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly should the wrath of the Lord come forth in thy security, and thou should be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Now I'm going to go way back up. Let's read this again. Let's go, Sirach chapter 5 verse 1. It says, set not thy heart upon thy good, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thy own mind, thy strength to walk in the way of thy heart. And say not, who shall control me? For my works, for the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm I have happened unto me. For the Lord is long suffering, he will not no wise let thee go. Considering, I always forget, be not. Oh, it's like 4 minutes. Always forget. Give me a minute. Look that up. All right, so okay, with the Sirach chapter 5, verse 5. 5 verse 5. Oh, we're gonna get it going. Make sure I'm saying that. Is it pop? Yeah, I keep forgetting. What it say, act according, favor, goodwill, someone.
Propitiation.
Propitiation, goodwill of someone, of something, to act. Okay, let's move on. That's Sirach 5 verse 5. Yeah, concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin to sin, and say not, "Hey, his mercy is great. He will be pitiful for the multitude of my sin, for mercy and wrath from him, and his indignation rests upon sinners." Right? His indignations rest upon sinners, man. Yeah, again, Sirach 5 verse 6, and say not, his mercy is great. He will be pitiful he will be pitiful for the multitudes of my sins, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rests upon sinners. Make no terror, turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, right? In the day of vengeance, man. Make no terror, turn to the Lord. So I'm gonna close out right there. So, hey, repent, and make no terror, turn to the Lord. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, double honor to the apostle brothers, great millstone, and elders. Should have wanted to hope for that. Shalom.